Have you noticed that your energy doesn't last the way it used to? You wake up already tired. Your get up and go has gotten up and left. And when it matters most, whether at work, in the gym, or in the bedroom, your body just doesn't respond. You might chalk it up to age. Well, I'm past 60, maybe this is just what happens. But what if it's not? What if your tired muscles, fading stamina, and low confidence aren't about getting older, but about something missing? Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker. I've spent over 2 decades helping men rebuild the strength, energy, and vitality they thought they had lost. And I'm here to tell you, the problem might not be age. It might be a nutrient gap. Today, I want to show you 3 key vitamins your body may be starving for. Nutrients that fuel your blood flow, help testosterone do its job, and bring back that natural spark you remember. Before you reach for another energy drink or give up on date night altogether, I'll also show you a crucial mistake that many men over 60 make when trying to supplement. A mistake that can block results and waste your time. So if you're ready to feel energized, confident, and alive again, don't go anywhere. Let's start with a vitamin that rarely gets the attention it deserves, vitamin C. Most people think of it as something to take when you feel a cold coming on. But for men over 60, it's much more than that. Take Jack, a 68-year-old former Navy mechanic, strong, capable, and proud of doing everything himself. But lately, he'd been running on empty. He sat in my office, frustrated that even simple tasks left him winded. The worst part, he felt himself pulling away from his wife emotionally and physically. "I'm not the man I used to be," Jack admitted, "and I don't want her to think I've stopped caring. But my body, it's not cooperating." Stories like Jack's are more common than you think. The truth is, your body relies on vitamin C not just for immune defense, but for circulation, hormone function, and even performance in the bedroom. And when levels run low, especially after years of indoor living and a changing diet, the systems that once ran like clockwork start to break down. But the good news? You can turn it around, and I'll show you how. Vitamin C isn't just about warding off the sniffles. It's a critical player in the systems that keep men strong and functional, especially after 60. Vitamin C helps produce collagen, the structural protein that keeps your blood vessels strong and elastic. That means better blood flow, not just to your brain or muscles, but to areas that affect your performance, stamina, and confidence. It also plays a role in preserving nitric oxide, the molecule that helps your blood vessels relax and open up. Without enough vitamin C, nitric oxide breaks down faster, and circulation suffers, leaving muscles starved for oxygen and intimacy a struggle. Emerging research shows that vitamin C can increase blood flow by up to 50% in men at risk for cardiovascular issues. That's not just a minor boost, that's the kind of improvement that brings vitality back to everyday life. But here's the catch: nearly 1 in 10 Americans are already low on vitamin C, and men over 60 are especially vulnerable. As we age, absorption drops, and our diet often shifts away from fresh fruits and vegetables. Even if you're eating well, your body may not be getting or keeping enough. The recommended daily allowance is just 90 milligrams, but for real energy and vascular support, 500 to 1,000 in alone is often what makes a visible difference. Jack took this seriously. I helped him adjust his routine to include more citrus, bell peppers, and greens, and paired that with a quality supplement. Within weeks, his energy started returning. His hands no longer felt cold. He stopped feeling out of breath halfway through yard work, and slowly, he and his wife rediscovered the closeness they thought was gone. And the benefits don't stop there. Vitamin C protects the endothelium, the fragile inner lining of your arteries. This helps maintain healthy blood pressure, preventing dangerous spikes that come with aging. It's also one of the most powerful antioxidants in your body, defending your brain cells from oxidative stress. That means better focus, sharper memory, and a mind that stays engaged, whether you're reading the morning paper or planning your next trip. One overlooked benefit: bone strength. Vitamin C supports your frame by helping maintain the health of your joints and spine. That's key to preventing falls or injuries that can steal away your independence. If you want to build a strong foundation, start in your kitchen. Fresh oranges, kiwi, broccoli, kale, and strawberries are great sources. But to reach optimal levels, most men benefit from a supplement. Just make sure you choose one that's gentle on your stomach and easy to absorb. Buffered vitamin C or formulas with added bioflavonoids can be far more effective than cheap generics. And now that we've covered the first essential vitamin, let's move to the second, one that plays a direct role in testosterone, stamina, and prostate health. Zinc. Zinc. It may sound like a simple trace mineral, but for men over 60, it's nothing short of essential. Without enough zinc, your testosterone levels may start to decline, your immune system weakens, and your motivation, both physical and mental, begins to fade. It's the mineral behind your drive, your resilience, and even your reproductive health. Let's talk about Carl, a 64-year-old former contractor who built homes for decades. Tough guy, hands like sandpaper, heart of gold. But when he sat down with me, he admitted something that most men won't say out loud. "Doc, I feel like a passenger in my own life. I'm tired, foggy, and it's affecting everything, from work to my marriage." Carl's blood work revealed a zinc level well below the optimal range, a common issue among older men. In fact, research shows that over 50% of men past 60 fall into low or deficient zinc levels. And many never know it. Zinc is crucial for over 300 enzymatic processes in your body. That includes the production of testosterone, your key hormone for strength, mood, and intimacy. When zinc runs low, so does your vitality. Even more surprising, your prostate stores more zinc than almost any other tissue in the body, and for good reason. Zinc protects the prostate from inflammation and helps maintain healthy size and function, which means fewer trips to the bathroom at night and a lower risk of long-term problems. But zinc doesn't stop there. It also plays a big role in metabolism and blood sugar regulation. When it's missing, you may notice your energy dips halfway through the day, your mood sours without warning, and your motivation to get up and move disappears. Sadly, even with a decent diet, men over 60 often absorb only a fraction of the zinc they eat, as little as 17% compared to younger men. Years of digestion changes, medications, and stress all take a toll. That's why for most men, supplementation becomes the most reliable solution. For Carl, we started a routine of 25 milliliters of zinc citrate daily. Within weeks, the fog lifted. He began waking up refreshed, staying sharp through the day, and feeling connected to his wife again, not just physically, but emotionally. And here's a tip if you're considering zinc. Look for forms like zinc citrate or zinc picolinate, which absorb far better than the cheaper zinc oxide you often find on store shelves. Oxide-based zinc often goes in one end and out the other, doing very little in between. Just as important as what form you take is when you take it. Zinc absorbs best on an empty stomach, so first thing in the morning or right before bed is ideal. Avoid pairing it with high-calcium meals or coffee, both of which block its absorption. Zinc quietly supports everything from hormone health to metabolism, brain clarity to immunity, and when paired with vitamin C, which helps with zinc uptake, you get an even greater effect. But this duo still needs a third player to complete the triangle of male vitality, and that's the one I'm going to show you next. It's the mineral that keeps your heart beating smoothly, your muscles relaxed, and your energy high from morning to night. It's time to talk about magnesium, the unsung hero of male health. Now, let's talk about a mineral most men don't think twice about, but should: magnesium. If you've been feeling stiff, sluggish, or constantly drained, despite eating well or even exercising, a magnesium deficiency might be quietly dragging you down. Magnesium is what I like to call the spark plug of the body. It powers over 300 vital biochemical reactions, including the conversion of food into usable energy, the regulation of muscle contractions, and the balance of hormones. But here's the truth: As men get older, magnesium levels plummet. Poor digestion, certain medications, and even years of stress can slowly rob your body of this essential mineral. Take Tony, for example, a 66-year-old retired firefighter, disciplined, still jogged twice a week, ate clean. But he came to me frustrated. I'm doing everything right, but I wake up tired, my muscles cramp randomly, and lately, well, I've been avoiding intimacy because it's become more uncomfortable than enjoyable. Tony had the classic signs of magnesium deficiency, but his regular blood test showed normal. That's because only 1% of magnesium is found in the blood, and standard labs often miss what's really going on at the cellular level. Once we ran a more detailed micronutrient panel, the picture became clear. We started him on 400 ml of magnesium glycinate daily, a highly absorbable and gentle form. He also added more magnesium-rich foods to his meals: spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and even a square of dark chocolate after dinner. Within 6 weeks, the transformation was noticeable. His sleep improved, muscle cramps disappeared, but most importantly, his confidence returned. Magnesium helps relax the smooth muscles that line your blood vessels, improving circulation and enhancing nitric oxide, much like vitamin C. That's a powerful combo when it comes to supporting blood flow and performance. But it goes deeper. Magnesium helps regulate testosterone levels by supporting the glands that produce it and balancing how that hormone is used by your body. Without enough magnesium, testosterone can become less effective, even if your numbers look decent on paper. It also stabilizes mood and brain function, shielding you from anxiety and mental fatigue. In fact, multiple studies now link low magnesium to higher risks of depression and cognitive decline in older men. So if you've been feeling off, not just physically but mentally, don't overlook this quiet powerhouse. But just like with zinc, form matters. Magnesium oxide, found in many bargain multivitamins, is poorly absorbed and often causes digestive issues. You're better off with magnesium citrate or glycinate, which your body can actually use without upsetting your stomach. The ideal dose for most men over 60 is between 350 and 420 mg per day, depending on your needs and diet. And timing is everything. Magnesium works beautifully in the evening, helping your body wind down, muscles relax, and sleep deepen. Together, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C form a triad of vitality. They don't just work individually, they enhance one another. This is called nutrient synergy, and it's the reason why many men see results only after getting all three in balance. In a moment, I'll show you exactly how to put them together into a daily plan that fits your life. One that's simple, powerful, and built for results. But first, let's lock in what you've learned so far, and why it matters more than ever after 60. Let's bring it all together. You now know how vitamin C supports your blood vessels, zinc fuels your hormones, and magnesium keeps your heart, muscles, and mind functioning at full strength. But here's what most supplement companies don't tell you. When you take these nutrients together, something remarkable happens. It's called nutrient synergy, and it's one of the most powerful forces in nutrition science. Each of these nutrients doesn't just work alone. They boost the absorption and effectiveness of the others. Take vitamin C. It doesn't just protect your cells, it also improves how your gut absorbs zinc, helping it enter your bloodstream more efficiently. Zinc, in return, supports the enzymes that activate vitamin C, allowing it to fight oxidative stress more effectively. Meanwhile, magnesium helps regulate the enzymes that both vitamin C and zinc rely on, stabilizing your energy metabolism and protecting your nervous system. Think of it like tuning an engine. You can replace one part and get minor improvements. But when you upgrade all three key components together, your engine roars back to life. Let me introduce you to James, a 69-year-old former teacher who felt like his best years were long behind him. He had tried individual vitamins here and there, a little vitamin C during flu season, a zinc lozenge once in a while, and magnesium only when muscle cramps showed up. But none of it really moved the needle. When we talked, I explained that his body wasn't getting consistent support. He was tossing sparks into a cold fireplace and hoping for a flame. We created a simple daily protocol: 1,000 ml of buffered vitamin C, split into 2 doses, 25 ml of zinc citrate, taken before bed, 400 ml of magnesium glycinate with dinner. Within a month, James called me and said, "I didn't think I'd feel like this again. It's like someone turned the lights back on." He had more energy in the mornings, more patience with his grandkids, and even started hiking again with an old friend from his teaching days. But what struck him most was how sharp and engaged his mind felt. No more afternoon fog, no more quiet frustration. This kind of turnaround isn't rare when you approach supplementation strategically, with the right nutrients, in the right forms, at the right times. So here's the formula: vitamin C, for circulation, vascular protection, immune support, and collagen health; zinc, for testosterone balance, prostate support, energy, and mood; magnesium, for heart rhythm, muscle recovery, sleep, and cellular energy. Used together, these 3 don't just help you feel younger, they help you function younger. But even with the right nutrients, many men still don't see results. And there's a reason for that. In the next section, I'll walk you through 2 critical mistakes that hold back 90% of men trying to improve their health with supplements. Avoid these, and you'll be far ahead of the curve. Let's say you've picked the right nutrients: vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium. You're motivated, you buy the bottles, you start taking them, and nothing changes. Weeks go by, still tired, still foggy, still wondering, are these supplements even doing anything? Chances are you're making one of 2 silent mistakes, ones that I've seen derail hundreds of men trying to do the right thing. Let's break them down and help you avoid the same traps. Mistake number 1, using the wrong forms. This one's subtle but devastating. Many supplement companies sell low-quality versions of nutrients because they're cheap to produce, but your body can't absorb or use them well. Take vitamin C. If the label just says ascorbic acid and there's no mention of buffering or bioflavonoids, you're missing out. Buffered vitamin C is gentler on your stomach and helps you retain more of it longer. Bioflavonoids, found naturally in citrus fruits, boost absorption and effectiveness. Now look at zinc. If you see zinc oxide on the label, skip it. It's one of the least absorbable forms. Studies show less than 15% actually makes it into your bloodstream. Compare that to zinc citrate or zinc picolinate, which your body absorbs far more efficiently. And then there's magnesium, the most common form in cheap supplements. Magnesium oxide. It's poorly absorbed. And worse, it acts as a laxative for many people. That means you're not getting the benefit, and you're stuck near the bathroom. Instead, go for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. They're highly bioavailable, easy on the stomach, and actually get into your cells where they're needed. Remember, it's not just what you take, it's what your body can use that counts. Mistake number 2, bad timing and inconsistent routines. Even if you've chosen the best forms, the benefits won't show up if your timing is off or your habits are erratic. Let's talk timing first. Vitamin C has a short half-life. It doesn't stay in your system for long. If you take 1 big dose in the morning, most of it may be gone by lunchtime. The solution: split your dose, half in the morning, half in the evening, to maintain stable levels all day. Zinc, as we mentioned earlier, competes with food and caffeine, so taking it with your coffee or a calcium-rich breakfast can block absorption. Best time: before bed, on an empty stomach. Magnesium works beautifully at night. Taken with dinner, it promotes muscle recovery, deeper sleep, and next-day energy. Now let's talk about consistency. You can have the perfect supplement stack, but if you only take them a few times a week, or forget them when you travel, your body can't build momentum. Supplements don't work like painkillers. They need steady, daily input to restore balance over time. Take my client William, 65, recently retired, full of optimism. He started strong, taking everything right. For a week, but weekends got busy. Travel disrupted his schedule. He'd skip days and then double up to catch up. It didn't work. Once we created a simple habit system, a pill organizer, phone reminders, and tying doses to meals and routines, he got back on track. And once he stuck to the routine, the benefits finally kicked in. So here's your takeaway. Choose high-quality forms. Buffered vitamin C, zinc citrate, magnesium glycinate. Take them at the right time. Split vitamin C, zinc before bed, magnesium with dinner. Stay consistent, daily, without gaps or guesswork. Get those 3 things right and the transformation begins. In the next section, I'll show you how to build a daily schedule that fits seamlessly into your life, so you never miss a dose and you get maximum benefit with minimum hassle. So now that you know what to take, how much and why, let's make it practical. The truth is, even the most powerful vitamins won't help if they sit unopened on your shelf. What you need is a routine that's simple, repeatable, and built into your life, not something that adds stress or confusion. Here's a sample daily schedule I give many of my clients over 60. And it works because it's both effective and sustainable. Morning, with or after breakfast, 500 milligrams buffered vitamin C. Start your day with half your vitamin C dose. It helps kickstart circulation, boost immune activity, and energize your body. Take it with food for better absorption and to reduce any mild stomach sensitivity. Evening, with dinner, 400 milligrams magnesium glycinate dinner is the perfect time for magnesium. It calms your nervous system, relaxes your muscles, and helps set you up for better sleep, all while supporting steady energy production through the next day. Before bed, empty stomach, 25 milligrams zinc citrate or picolinate. Take zinc at least an hour after your last meal. This avoids interference from calcium or fiber, both of which can block absorption. Zinc at night also supports hormone recovery, immune balance, and deep tissue repair while you sleep. This simple 3-step routine keeps nutrient levels stable, supports your body's natural rhythms, fits into your real life without hassle. Here are some quick tips to help you stay consistent. Use a pill organizer. Old school? Maybe. Effective? Absolutely. When the compartments are empty, you know you stayed on track. Set phone reminders. Link the supplements to habits you already have. Brushing your teeth, starting the coffee maker, or loading the dishwasher. Keep a travel kit, small zip pouch, backup supplements, and a checklist. That way, vacations or weekends don't throw off your momentum. Track how you feel. Use a small notepad or app to jot down daily energy, mood, sleep, or focus. You'll start to notice patterns and progress you might otherwise miss. The truth is, most men fail not because of lack of effort, but lack of structure. They try one thing, forget another, skip a few days, and end up discouraged. But when you apply intention and habit to your supplements, everything changes. You'll notice mornings with energy instead of exhaustion, muscles that feel strong, not stiff, a sharper mind that stays focused, and yes, more confidence in the bedroom and beyond. This isn't a miracle, it's biology. It's your body properly supported. And that brings us to the final, most important part of this journey, your mindset. Because everything starts with the decision to show up for yourself, daily, deliberately, and with purpose. Let's take a step back for a moment. What you've learned today isn't just about vitamins, it's about reclaiming control over your energy, your health, and your identity. Because when your body feels strong again, your whole world shifts. You show up differently, with more clarity, more confidence, more connection. And it starts with 3 simple nutrients. Vitamin C, for steady circulation, stronger immunity, and sharper focus. Zinc, for hormone balance, energy, and intimacy. Magnesium, for muscle recovery, deep sleep, and stress resilience. But the real magic doesn't come from the supplements alone. It comes from you choosing to show up every day for your future self. I've seen this change happen in hundreds of men. Men who thought their best years were behind them. They didn't chase fads or wait for motivation to magically appear. They took one small step, then another, and they stuck with it. And now, they're living with purpose again, laughing more, moving more, loving more. So let me ask you, are you ready to take that first small step? Maybe it's picking up that supplement. Maybe it's going for a walk today. Maybe it's just choosing not to give up. Whatever it is, do it with intention, because your vitality isn't gone. It's just waiting to be rebuilt. If this message resonated with you, if something deep inside said, "That's me," tap the like button, not for me, but for yourself. Leave a comment below, even if it's just a one to say, "I'm in." I read every comment. This community is built on real men walking a real journey, together. And if you want to stay informed and inspired, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's more coming. Practical tools, real stories, and strategies that work for you. You're not just a viewer here. You're part of something bigger. A community of strong, wise, committed men taking back their energy, one choice at a time. Until next time, I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker. Take care of yourself. You've got this.